जय गजानन। गणेशाय नमस्तुभ्यं, हेरम्बाय एकदन्तिने, स्वानन्दवासिने तुभ्यं, ब्रह्मणस्पतये नमः. With humble pranams to all Paramacharyas, Acharyas and Gurus. Let us continue with our discussion of Yoga Sara. Here we are having a discussion on different aspects. Today we'll look at the incarnation of Ganaka Rishi. The Munis who were present asked Brahma, O Lord, Ganaka has come to the earth in all the 4 yugas 5 times. Remember, we were discussing the different yugas, the time period, and how certain portion of the Krita Yuga was removed from memory by Ganesha Brahmanaspati after Treta Yuga, and then subsequently Treta, Dwapara, Kali Yuga was again divided into smaller cycles of Chaturyugas of 12,000 years each. So we have 71 to 72 Chaturyugas within that. So again we will have Krita Yuga, Treta Yuga, Dwapara Yuga and Kali Yuga within those solar cycles as well. So there is a cosmic cycle of 1 Krita Yuga, Treta Yuga, Dwapara Yuga and Kali Yuga. Now that having removed Krita Yuga from the picture, the remaining 3 yugas have been again divided into various yugas, cycles of 12,000 years consisting of the 4 yugas. Now Munis are asking about Ganaka Rishi, who came and restored the scriptures time to time whenever they were lost, destroyed by the Daityas, Rakshasas, the evil people who wanted to deny the gods of their food, which was essentially from the offerings made in Yagna Karmas by the Vedikas. So, O Lord, Ganaka has come to earth in all the 4 yugas 5 times. Please tell us about those incidents and the reasons for them. O Padma Sambhava. Brahma replies, Ganaka, who is a composer of the Prasthana Trayam, is a master in the knowledge of Brahma. Prasthana of the Vedikas is Brahmajnana Sukhodayam. Brahmajnana Sukhodayam was the original text which was given by Brahma to Vishnu. Then when there was a distribution of the administrative functions of the universe between 5 Ishwaras, where the 5 Panchamahat Brahmas was created with different functions assigned to each of them, and Brahma again forgot, because he forgot to worship Ganesha before commencement of creation after one of the annihilations. So Vishnu again told all this Brahmajnana Sukhodayam, which he had heard from Brahma himself to Brahma, to this, and then once again, whenever Vishnu forgets, when he comes, incarnates as Vyasa towards the end of Dwapara Yuga and before the Kali Yuga for re-establishment of Vedas or reclassification, at that time again Brahma teaches it or narrates it to Vyasa. So in this way, the teacher taught, it keeps going on by saying, recitation, narration, and then memory and recollection from memory. So here he says, Ganaka was the master of this knowledge. Prasthana of the Vedikas is Brahmajnana Sukhodayam, because Brahmajnana Sukhodayam consists of all the totality of all the Vedas, Itihasas, Puranas, all whatever classification came subsequently. So the Mahavakya Darshanam and Yoga Darshanam for the benefit of, he wrote the Itihasas of the Supreme, Mahavakya Darshanam and Yoga Darshanam for the benefit of humanity. For Prasthana, the Mahamuni extracted the Vainayaki Tantra from Veda Tantra of Chakra, which contained the Mishra Tantra. So this Veda Tantra was extracted. Vainayaki Tantra was segregated from the Veda Tantra of Chakra, which had Mishra Tantra, that is, it contained all of them together. So Prasthana of Pashanda Marga was set forth in a Shastra called Heramba Shastra. The Pashanda Marga, or that which does not recognize the Vedas, was set forth. This was set forth in a Shastra called Heramba Shastra. So the words of Brahma stimulated Shuddha Advaita. Shuddha Advaita, which was also done by the Muni in collaboration with others on earth for the establishment of the Mahavidyas, all the kinds of branches of knowledge respectively on earth. Then Shuddha Advaita philosophy brought joy to the Muni, which the evil-minded were bent upon destroying during the medieval times. Advaita, which was established in the Vedic philosophy, was destroyed in the beginning of the Treta Yuga by the wicked people. The earlier Vedic philosophy was established as Advaita by Vaidika Munis as a form of Upasana doctrine. In the beginning of the Dwapara Yuga, with the advent of all the Rakshasas, it resulted in an all-round destruction on earth. In the middle of Dwapara Yuga, Munishwar had put forth 4 divisions of the Vedas for establishment of the Vedic path. That is, 4 divisions of the Vedas: Rig Veda, Yajur Veda, Samaveda and Atharva Veda, including the rituals for ancestors. That's the ancestral rites, that is after the death of a person, whatever the karmas are done for their safe path to the Pitraloka. Munis who resided in the Tapoloka, they assembled on the earth and they themselves wrote all these Vidyas and established them. One branch was given to each of them and they wrote exhaustively on that. The Vinayaka Rahasyam contains the essence of everything. So it contains knowledge in the essence, the Jnana Sara, Yoga Sara, all of the essence of all this which is contained in everything is contained in this Vinayaka Rahasyam. Because Munis who came from Tapoloka created it. They also taught it to many of the people there. The Vedanta Darshanas and Shastras were then created by Vyasa for the yogis. Then subsequently, commentaries as elaborated explanations of the Vedanta was created by Veda Vyasa. He was also proficient in teaching the Vedanta. So whatever he taught to the students, also the students made notes and that also got established as scriptures. After living for 1,000 years, he took birth again in Prayag in the name of Gaudapada. Ganakacharya, he took birth again after living for 1,000 years. He was reborn as Gaudapada. He taught the path of yoga to Munis in the Badri forests and then ascended them to the heights of Jnana Kaivalya, the liberation through the path of Jnana. He taught them how to reach higher states of the being of the divine through meditative practices, through Samadhi Sadhana, Sampragnat Samadhi, Asampragnat Samadhi and others. Taking birth as an Ansh of Shankara, he wrote the Dashopanishads. Vedanta Darshanas written by him are commentaries on Vedas which throw light on the Mahavakyas. There are 114 Mahavakyas, just like Tattvamasi, Aham Brahmasmi, like that. 114 Mahavakyas are contained in the Brahma Jnana Sukhodayam, which has been lost nowadays now. But then the list of this is appearing in the 4th part of Vinayaka Rahasyam. He wrote also commentaries on the Ganesh Gita, Ganesh Atharva Shirsha. He did all pujas and everything required for a yogi for a worship. What a yogi should do for performing the worship of his preferred deity, he did. So Brahma says, I have told you the story of the four incarnations of Mahatma Ganaka Rishi in each of the four yugas. Ganaka Mahamuni did three Vijay Yatras, which became well known. He repudiated all the 64 doctrines in three ways. It is said that Tantra Marga, Pashanda Marga, and Anarya Marga, that which is not Vedic, were of various kinds and popular as well. So, all these different paths were created from that one Shuddha Dvaita Marga which was there earlier. This was all the work done by Ganaka Rishi. So, O Yogindra, with passage of time, there was nothing left but divisions. So, all that we have are all divisions from that treasure of knowledge that came from Ganaka Rishi. Jai Gajanan. We'll continue in the next session.